It is the News Blitz with Randy Wang on Talk Radio 790 KABC. We're here every single day from 5 to 6 talking about the local issues that matter to you most and taking your phone calls at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. You can email us as well at randykabc@gmail.com. That's randykabc@gmail.com. It is Friday. It is happy hour. It is time to cool off. We are in the middle of probably the worst heat wave of the year. It is 110 in the San Fernando Valley where I'm broadcasting from. When I got out of my car said it was 118 outside. Now, the car temperature is always a little warmer than it really is, but I've never seen that number in this area. When I left Culver City, it was 97 degrees. I've never seen it break 95. So it's time to cool off. So if we're thinking food that'll help you cool off, let's think of food that's not hot. When I think of food that's not hot, I think of one of my favorite things to go out for. One of the things that makes it real special to live in a place so close to the ocean in Southern California. I love sushi. I want to talk about sushi. I want to talk about your favorite places to get sushi because I know a few. But like most things, I know a few just in the San Fernando Valley. So I've got listeners in Orange County, in the Inland Empire, in the rest of LA County, Ventura County. You're all over the place. Tell me where you like to go get sushi, your favorite sushi bars in Southern California. I'll tell you mine, you tell me yours, and we'll promote some local small businesses. That's what we do here on a Happy Hour Friday. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Tell me your favorite places to go for sushi. You know what's so special about sushi? There are a lot of things that I can recreate at home. Some things that I think my wife and I do as good, if not better than some restaurants. But I will never have the motor skills to be a good sushi artist. I will never have the motor skills to be able to cut fish so perfectly and delicately. I have tried. It has usually been a disaster. Now, I can do some things. I can make a poke bowl. I can do that. We have experimented with hand rolls, and I can do a little spicy tuna. In fact, my neighbors have had us over. We've done spicy tuna and crispy rice at home. But for the most part, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of time and energy. And it is one of those things where you really would like to be taken care of. And luckily, we're in Southern California, one of the sushi capitals. I mean, not Tokyo, but LA has a lot of fantastic places to get fresh fish, to get fresh sushi. So tell me your favorite places in Southern California to sushi it up. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. I'm going to start off with my absolute favorite place that I got turned on to about 4 or 5 years ago. It's in Studio City. It is called Kiwami. Kiwami. It's on Ventura Boulevard, right next to Laurel Tavern, and right next to a Katsuya. Kiwami is actually owned by Katsuya, but it's kind of its own thing. And ever since my friend Cassie turned me on to Kiwami a few years ago, it is the place we go to. It is so special. It is also not that crazy expensive. I mean, their salmon, it just tastes so fresh. It tastes so perfect. And sometimes you can get a little topping on your sushi. So for the salmon, sometimes you top it with a little caviar. That's a lot of fun. When it comes to yellowtail or tuna, you get a little yuzu and some salt on it. That's really good. They've got all these interesting ways to present their fish. I usually go for just nigiri sushi, although they also have some really nice cut rolls, including a rainbow roll and something they call the Robert roll. Very good stuff. But I really like to go there, and I like to get the spicy tuna and crispy rice to start out. It's the most perfect appetizer. You have a couple of those. Maybe you'll have them at the end of the meal as well. And then I was over there just a few days ago for a business meeting, and I got to order for everybody because I know what I'm doing. So as soon as we get the spicy tuna and the crispy rice, then it's time for all the nigiri sushi. I like the basics. So I like my salmon. I like my yellowtail. Love my tuna. I've gotten exposed to Toro. Toro is good as well, but I usually, based on the audience, the people that are around me, I try to go for stuff that's not too fishy, so you want to make sure it's real fresh. But this place, I would say their specialty beyond fresh nigiri sushi with the fancy toppings is the crab. There are two things. One we discovered more recently, one we discovered about a year ago, because they were having this special where it was like 6 very different pieces of sushi prepared in ways you never heard before. And one thing was called the Snow Crab Special. The Snow Crab Special is a delight for the senses. So they take fresh snow crab, put it over rice, and then put it on a fancy spoon, and then pour a bunch of garlic brown butter on top. The Snow Crab Special, or as we like to call it, the crab spoon, is just one of the best bites you'll ever have. The order comes with 2 of them. We usually get at least 2 for everybody, and then we do it again because the Snow Crab Special is incredible. Another thing that they do with crab that's really great that my friend Jess turned me on to is the baked crab hand roll. Oh, my goodness. And we're talking fresh crab. We're talking real crab. It is a winner. So that is my number 1 recommendation. I got a few more in some other places that I used to go to when I lived in different parts of town, but Kiwami in Studio City, it is a classic. It is a favorite. It's on Ventura Boulevard. Getting there is kind of a pain in the butt because you've got to deal with getting on Laurel and Ventura. But if you can park there, you can valet, although you're better off taking an Uber or Lyft because one of my favorite bars is right next door, Laurel Tavern, where they make incredible margaritas, incredible old fashions, and this thing called the El Chapo, which is like tequila and basil and cucumber and ginger. And my friend calls it a spa in a glass. It's real good. So what we like to do is we make the reservation for Kiwami, but then we go over to Laurel Tavern, have a drink or two. Then we sit down. And by the way, you got to sake it up when you're at Kiwami. Now, I've done cold sake, but usually what we like to do is get a couple of large hot sakes for the table. And of course, Japanese tradition, don't pour the sake for yourself. You pour it for the person next to you. And it's just, you're not going to get too buzzed, but it's so celebratory. It's so fun. Love it. So that's my number 1 suggestion, Kiwami in Studio City. I got a few more, but I want to hear from you because I only know my little corner of LA County. You're all over Southern California. If you like sushi, you want to give a shout out to a sushi bar in your neighborhood. Could be a big place, could be a small place. It's time to do it. You know a good omakase? Because I've never really done that, and I want to. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Tell me where you like to get sushi in Southern California. 800-222-KABC. Also, tell me your favorite sushi roll, your favorite sushi cut. What do you love to get when you go out for sushi? 800-222-KABC. Let's start with Larry in Santa Monica. Larry, hello.
Oh, hi. Good afternoon. One of my favorite places to go to is actually an all-you-can-eat sushi place. It's called Here Fishy in Koreatown. It's a little pricey, but it's worth every penny. And you said you like nigiri. Their nigiri is they give you a really high-quality piece of fish and very little rice. So it's actually like ordering sashimi. And honestly, the menu is huge, and it's worth every penny. I mean, it's our family's favorite place to go to. And I think
now
it's
it looks like you get
for all you can eat.
It looks like you get 90 minutes to do all you can eat. So how much sushi can you consume in 90 minutes?
So that was my question the first time we went. But quite honestly, there's no wait. They bring the food so fast that generally we're there for for about an hour. In an hour, we eat. I mean, we're a family that eats, and it's really quick. There's no waiting. And they only take so many tables, so it's not like they have 100 tables there. I think they have about 15 tables, and you get served really quickly. The staff is really nice. The all-inclusive it's not just sushi. They actually have they have chicken, they have teriyaki, they have other things, orange chicken, and they give you dessert also. It's you'll be full in 60 minutes. You don't need the 90 minutes. That was actually my question when my kids took me there. I said, are we going to be able to eat in 90 minutes? And the answer is yes.
I am looking at their Instagram right now. It looks incredible. And I'm glad you said that they have other things, because sometimes you go out to dinner with a group and one person isn't really into sushi. It's good to know they have something for them there. Now, what is your favorite thing at Here Fishy Fishy in Koreatown?
They're a Cajun tuna nigiri and also the toro, because part of the all-inclusive, they give you a piece of toro. The poke's really good. There's so much stuff on that menu. And, for me, it's salmon and tuna. That's pretty much all I eat, and albacore. But they have yellowtail, they have crab, they have so many, they have squid. I mean, they have everything. It's high end. It's not inexpensive fish.
It's not what you would think when you think of all-you-can-eat sushi.
No, most places, they give you a lot of rice and very little fish. And there it's quite the opposite. Actually, we ordered a bowl of rice because there wasn't enough rice in the nigiri. So just to give you an idea of how much rice, they give you a dot of rice and a lot of fish.
It looks incredible.
It's not. Yeah, I would try it. If you like sushi, it's definitely worth it.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. Larry, thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the show. Great show. Appreciate it, too. Have a good day.
Thank you. That's how we do it here, folks. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. You can follow Here Fishy Fishy on Instagram at Here Fishy Fishy _Wilshire. That is great. It looks incredible. By the way, if you want to check out Kiwami, that is Kiwami by Katsuya, Katsuya. That's there on Instagram. And, when you follow sushi bars on Instagram, you start getting real hungry real fast. I'm looking at all this stuff from Here Fishy Fishy. Also, great name. It looks incredible. And you can tell that the fish to rice ratio is great because you can't actually see any of the rice under the fish. So that place looks great. It's definitely going on my list. I want to hear from you at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222, a place you love to get sushi in Southern California. 800-222-KABC. Give a shout out to your favorite sushi bar. Let's go to Nicole in Newport Beach. Nicole, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great.
So we're at Buddha's Favorite in Newport Beach, right on the water.
Oh, boy. Sushi on the water. Tell me all about it.
Well, we are located in Newport on the Lido Peninsula, not in Lido Village, not where Nobu is, because we're way better than them and we're a lot less expensive. But we have some of the best sushi in Orange County, the best yellowtail, the best salmon, rolls, hand rolls, Asian fusion cuisine, you name it, we got it.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at your Instagram right now. Buddha's Favorite Sushi. This looks incredible. The platters look really creative, and you can't beat that view. You're right there on the harbor.
Yes, we are.
Now, what is your favorite thing to get at a sushi bar if you're eating at Buddha's Favorite Sushi?
Well, if we're eating at Buddha's Favorite, one of my favorite things is Jamie's Crying. It's a spicy tuna and avocado roll topped with seared ono, our own chili sauce. We make all of our own sauces, garlic ponzu, and fried onions.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Well, the next time I'm in Newport Beach, I'm going to have to look you up because that is right up my alley. Buddha's Favorite Sushi in Newport Beach. Buddha's Favorite Sushi on Instagram. Nicole, thank you so much for the suggestion.
Thank you. And you guys can roll up on a Duffy boat right into one of our docks, and we'll feed you right on the water.
That's awesome. Okay, sold. That sounds amazing. Thanks so much for the call, Nicole. Appreciate it. I love that. That sounds so much fun. Yeah, I'm jealous of Orange County. 800-222-KABC is the phone number. 1-800-222-5222. Where do you like to get sushi in Southern California? Give me a shout out for a sushi bar in the SoCal area so we all know better places to check out, places that aren't in our neighborhood. That's what this is all about, sharing and talking about our own mutual love for fresh fish, fresh sushi. We're in one of the best places in the world for it. Believe you me, whenever I'm in an inland state like Texas or New Mexico, I'm a little iffy on the sushi. That being said, there's a great Japanese restaurant in Santa Fe that I'll tell you about. It is the News Blitz with Randy Wang. Tell me your favorite place to get sushi in Southern California. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on Talk Radio 790 KABC. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on KABC. We're taking your phone calls at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. It's happy hour. It's Friday. We're giving love to the sushi bars of Southern California. You tell me some of yours. I'll tell you some of mine. Tell me your favorite places to get some sushi in Southern California. Tell me your favorite thing to get at a sushi bar. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Let's go to Don in Anaheim. Don, hello.
Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Doing great.
Fantastic. My place is Size, S-A-I, in Yorba Linda. Just little tiny place, but, man, they just do it right. They have just the freshest fish, lots of creativity. My favorite thing to get there is called the stuffed tomato. Just got some nice tuna wrapped around some scallops, little crab meat, great little bite to get you started, and then finish it off with the truffle roll. It's a great place to go. Highly recommend it.
Oh, truffle roll. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's awesome. Got some fried onions on top of it. It's a nice finish to some really good fish, and I really enjoy that place. So, it's awesome. I go there at least once a week. Awesome place for lunch.
Well, that is a ringing endorsement right there. It's in Yorba Linda, Sai Sushi, S-A-I. Thank you so much for the recommendation, Don. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Thanks so much for calling. That's all you got to do, folks. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Tell me your favorite places to get sushi in Southern California. Let's go to James in Simi Valley. James, hello.
Hey, Randy. How's it going?
Doing great.
My place is called Go Fish Sushi in Simi Valley.
Go Fish. That's a fantastic name.
Yeah. Really good fish. Fresh. Get special order. They have stuff for the kids. Really good environment. Good service. But great fish. Great sushi.
Gosh, I'm looking at some of the rolls right now, and the mouth is starting to water, especially the ones that are drizzled with spicy mayo. Oh, my.
Yes. I got to have the spicy mayo every time.
Wow, this looks incredible. Go Fish in Simi Valley.
Yes. Got to go. We got to go to Go Fish.
Got to go to Go Fish. I love it. James, thanks so much for the recommendation. Have a great weekend. Go Fish in Simi Valley. Boy, this place looks great. And I'm glad he said there's also stuff that the kids will like, because sometimes kids don't know what exactly they're eating. When we come back, I'm going to tell you a true story of the first time I ever had sushi and what happened to me. We'll also get more of your recommendations. Now's the time to get on the line. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Your favorite places to get sushi in Southern California. 800-222-KABC. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on Talk Radio 790 KABC. It is the News Blitz with Randy Wang on Talk Radio 790 KABC. We're here every single day from 5 to 6 talking about the local issues that matter to you most and taking your phone calls at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Take your emails as well. I read and respond to every one. Read some of them on the air at randykabc@gmail.com. That's randykabc@gmail.com. It is happy hour. It is Friday. This week we are celebrating freshly sliced fish over a ball of rice. You might know it as sushi. Whether you like cut rolls, hand rolls, nigiri, sashimi, you like spicy tuna and crispy rice, I want you to give me a call right now at 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Give me a shout out for your favorite places to get sushi in Southern California. 800-222-KABC. I also want to hear what your favorite kind of sushi is. Oh, for me, it's that crab spoon at Kiwami. That is my favorite. Other than that, I'm a simple guy. Salmon nigiri, that is my jam. Tell me your favorite places to get sushi. 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Let's go to Armando in L.A. Armando, hello.
Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Doing great.
All right, glad to hear that you're doing sushi thing. I know a place out there in West LA that I went to many times, California Roll Factory. I'm not sure if you ever been there or if you're. Maybe a lot of college kids know about that. It's on the west side. It's really cool. They do rolls with everything you could think of. They have all the good, like they do salmon. They do tuna, albacore, they do, crab, everything you want. But you can make it spicy. You can make it any way, what do you want, cream cheese in there? What do you want in there? They'll make it for you. It's a great place to go. I got to say, it gets busy, okay? But it only gets busy until after, I guess, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. The other thing I want to ask you, you live in the Valley. What are the places that you go to in the Valley that have sushi? Do you know any of them that, are near Ventura Boulevard or going north of it?
Yes. In fact, I opened the show talking about Kiwami in Studio City is my favorite spot. That place is incredible. That's on Ventura in between Laurel Canyon and Colfax. There's also a great spot on Ventura and Sepulveda called Little Izakaya. That one is a classic. And I would say OG Valley people all know about on Winnetka and Ventura Boulevard, Light and Healthy. That place is great. That's a great one for all-you-can-eat sushi, very high quality. My favorite thing there is the spicy salmon hand roll. Oh, it's so good.
Anything north of that, like Thousand Oaks or Agora?
Not that I know, but hopefully someone will call in and they'll give us a recommendation. We got Simi Valley. We just heard Go Fish in Simi Valley. But yeah, let's get some Thousand Oaks on there. I'd love to hear that.
Area. And, like we use some, like I say, yeah, gosh, man, sushi, if it's a good place, we'll go.
I love it. Well, I'm going to check out California Roll Factory. I'm looking at some of their rolls right here. A lemon roll. I'm seeing an ikura roll with an egg yolk. Oh, my goodness. This looks creative. Armando, thanks so much for the suggestion, buddy. Have a good weekend.
You too. Enjoy.
Thank you. Let's go back to the phones. 800-222-KABC. Pat in Highland Park. Pat, hello.
Hi. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Good. So I'm going to be a little bit different. Don't hang up on me. We tried a place on Barrington in West LA called Kusake, and we did the omakase. I love regular sushi, but this is a vegan sushi place. The chef is very young. She's super talented, and they recreate your traditional tuna and smoked eel, but they do it in-house using vegetables or, for example, pea protein. And it sounds weird, but it was so creative and so delicious. I can't recommend it enough. They have a fabulous sake list. They have a wonderful wine list. The chef creates everything right there. And omakase is a wonderful experience. So for something really different that's very light and refreshing, I just can't recommend that place enough.
It's amazing, Pat. I'm looking at the pictures. You would have no idea that this is vegan. It looks so authentic and it looks delicious. And I'm sure there are plenty of vegetarians and vegans that are listening out there, and they would like some place that they can go where they can get more than just the cucumber roll.
Right, exactly. They did their smoked eel, which is probably my favorite. It was a very thin slice of lightly cooked eggplant with a miso glaze on rice that they then just use like you would use for a creme brulee, like a little torch to just smoke it a little bit. It was amazing. I mean, it was amazing.
I'm seeing a picture of that.
I've never had anything like it.
I'm seeing a picture of that right now. It looks just like unagi, and I think about it, eggplant would be the perfect texture for something like eel. That's brilliant.
Exactly. They make I don't think it's salmon, I forget what, a tuna, in quotes, out of watermelon that they dehydrate and then marinate. It was amazing. It tasted like extremely light tuna, but not in a super heavy fishy way. Well, you don't want, real tuna in a real sushi bar to taste fishy, but you know what I mean. Unbelievable. And everything's so beautifully done. And with the omakase, it's done right there in front of you. So I loved it. I can't wait to go back.
I'm definitely going to have to check that out. It looks incredible. Pat, thank you so much for the recommendation. Appreciate it.
Oh, and thank you for a great show.
Thank you. They're Kusaki, KUSAKI_LA. If you happen to have a vegan in your friend circle or your family, this is the place you got to take them. Looks incredible. And omakase means you're getting dinner and a show. Wow. That looks pretty incredible. No judgment here. That's pretty awesome. 800-222-KABC is the phone number. Let's go to Gary in LA. Gary, hello.
Hi, good afternoon. So locally here by me in Tribeco Canyon in Irvine is Taiko, Taiko. They're just so incredible. But what I really want to tell you about is for your buddy John, who goes out to the desert so often, 6 months old restaurant now called Ponzu, Ponzu. I just went up the Palm Springs tram from a gift for my son, and then he took me to Ponzu. And if you're going to look up a menu, you should look up Ponzu. Just absolutely incredible. They have a cut roll there with a toro tuna belly with salmon, small piece of mango, and some celery, and it comes with this out-of-sight sauce. And their hamachi sashimi, yellowtail, just the fish, and then just the sashimi salmon is off the hook delicious. So tell John about Ponzu, Ponzu, and if he loves sushi, he's going to dig this place.
I'm going to tell you right now, John's favorite thing to eat is sushi. He eats it way too much. If he doesn't know about Ponzu, he's about to, because I'm going to text him this link right now. That looks incredible. Yeah, he's obsessed with sushi.
This place is so damn delicious, and the people in there, the sushi chefs, are so talented. And you got to send John over there, and he'll be hooked on this place. He won't go anyplace else but Ponzu.
I'm glad you're giving that recommendation, because sometimes Johnny is so desperate for sushi, he goes to the grocery store.
Gas station sushi. Yeah, send John to Ponzu, and he'll never go anywhere else.
I love it. I'm going to send him that recommendation right now. Thanks so much for the call, Gary. Appreciate it. PonzuSushi.Palm Springs for that one. And in Irvine, Taiko, Taikooc. Some great recommendations. We'll keep going with your phone calls, 800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Your favorite sushi spots in Southern California. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on Talk Radio 790 KABC. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on KABC. We're taking your phone calls at 800-222-KABC. Your favorite sushi spots in Southern California. Let's go to Carla in Northridge. Carla, hello.
Hi, Randy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing great. This was the perfect topic tonight. My husband and I are on our way to Dodger Stadium, and we picked up dinner from our favorite sushi restaurant, King's Burger.
Wait, it's called King's Burger?
It's called King's Burger. It's on Reseda Boulevard, and they have all different kinds of burgers, but the sushi is outstanding.
I'm looking at some of the pictures right now. It looks incredible, and they have the greatest name. King's Burger got sushi, question mark?
Yes. We go there for sushi at least once a week.
It looks like the portions are real generous, too. That looks like a perfectly cut piece of yellowtail with maybe a little caviar on it. I'm looking at some of the pictures. Wow, that place looks great. Okay, and this is right in my neighborhood. I got to check this out. King's Burger got sushi on Reseda.
Right.
Enjoy
it. We're going to enjoy it at the Dodger game tonight.
Well, have fun with that. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks so much for the call. Appreciate it. Going out to the Dodger game, loading up on sushi, doing the smart thing, eating before you go to Dodger Stadium. I mean, some of the food's good there, but it's expensive. Let's go to Billy in Glendale. Billy, hello.
Randy. I'm a holdover from the Leanne and Doug McIntyre days. I love your show, you and John as well. But this topic rings a bell to me. You're barking up my alley. My one and only sushi spot, it's all you can eat. My philosophy is go big or go home. We indulge. Show Sushi in San Dimas, California, right on Arrow Highway. The salmon bomb is the bomb, as they call it. But let's not also forget the appetizers. It's also kid-friendly. My daughter loves the gyozas over there. She loads up on them, along with the tempura. And let's not forget the baked mussels as well.
Oh, I love baked mussels. You got a place that does good baked mussels, all you can eat. I'm going to be going at it all day long.
Well, that's where we're headed to tonight, Randy. You've inspired us, and you know what? We're gonna eat good tonight. I figure it's better than taking down some meth.
Yeah, well, enjoy yourself. It looks great. Show Sushi in San Dimas. Billy, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it. There we go. Wow, that place looks great. Oh, that Instagram influencer I follow, Raina is crazy. She's eating there. She does nothing but like eat ridiculous amounts of food on Instagram. It's, what people do. We'll keep going with your phone calls as we get all the sushi recommendations. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on KABC. It's the News Blitz with Randy Wang on KABC. Let's get back to the phones. Go to Mike in Orange County. Mike, hello.
Hey, Randy, how's it going? Big fan. I've spoken with you and John a couple of times. Stoked that you have your own show.
Thank you.
So my sushi shout-out has to be Wasa Sushi on the Bluffs in Newport Beach. It's right off of Bison and MacArthur. It's amazing. You have to order off the Wasa Treasures menu. Absolutely fresh. They do the jumbo Japanese scallops fresh all the time, yuzu koshu with lemon and the cracked sea salt. It's incredible. The place is amazing.
Wow, I'm looking at some of the pictures right now. It looks right up my alley, right there on the bluffs. It looks incredible.
Fantastic. You got to go there. Hope to see you there one day.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for the call, Mike. Appreciate it. After this week of living in 100+ degree heat in the San Fernando Valley, if I had the ability to work remotely, so I only had to drive to the radio station like once a day, I'd live in Orange County. I'd live by the beach. I would totally do that. Maybe I'll do one of the beach communities in LA County, but I definitely, I don't need to live on the beach because I don't really care that much about the cold Pacific Ocean. I just want to live near the beach. So the water, the temperature is nice and not this melting hellscape that is the middle of the valley. Speaking of the valley, let's go to Marshall in Reseda. Marshall, hello.
Hi, Randy. Hope you're doing well. I got someplace that you might like because you might like candy. Have you ever heard of something called fruit roll-up sushi?
I have never heard of fruit roll-up sushi. What is that?
Yeah, okay. This is true. Did you see fruit roll-ups when you were a kid? You peel it off the wax paper, the cellophane paper like that when your mom put your lunch bill?
Sure.
Okay, you take the fruit roll-up, you use it like a seaweed. You take puffed rice or Rice Krispie treats. If you're a vegetarian, you got to use puffed rice because the Rice Krispie treat has marshmallow in it. Okay, and you take that and put it on the fruit roll-up, whatever color you want, whatever flavor you want, and then you take gummy worms or whatever kind of candy you want, and put that in the middle, roll it up, and then you cut it in little circles, and you got fruit roll-up sushi. There's a place in Huntington Beach called Polar Playground. They mainly specialize in cotton candy. I imagine you've gone to Huntington Beach before, but you'll see the pictures on their website with the cotton candy that they do. They do like cotton candy burritos where they put all kinds of candy in the center of it and make animals and stuff like that. It's really cool. And it's called Polar Playground. It's right on Beach Boulevard. Okay, and I believe they do the fruit roll-up sushi still, okay, and like that. But you can even do it at home if you don't want to drive to Huntington Beach. You could just get a package of fruit roll-ups and do it at home. Have your wife make it for you. It's really good if you're a candy aficionado.
It looks pretty great. And this place, Polar Playground, the characters that are made into cotton candy, that's incredible. Marshall, thanks so much for the call. Appreciate it. Now, I did promise I'd tell you about the first time I ever ate sushi. I was probably 10 or 11. It was when I was living in Valencia, and a place had opened up. I think it was on Cinema Drive near the Man Theater, and my parents took me and my brother and my other brother, and I probably had a California roll or two, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. I mean, it's a great intro to sushi. And there was this little green ball on my dad's plate, and I was like, what is that? And he said, oh, that's ice cream. You should try it. And so I did. And then my mouth was on fire, and he couldn't stop laughing. That's right. My dad tricked me into eating a whole bunch of wasabi. But you know what? I developed a taste for it, and I loved it. Last place I got to mention, because I used to go there all the time when I lived in Valley Village, Miyako Sushi Bar on Lancashire Boulevard. It's all you can eat. It's a little hole in the wall. I always loved it, although I took my wife there on one of our first dates, and she said it wasn't that great. But I used to go to that place all the time, and I thought it was the best. But thank y'all so much for your suggestions. Another Happy Hour Friday in the books. Have an incredible weekend. Try to beat the heat. Stay cool out there. We'll see you, actually not on Monday. There's going to be a football game on Monday. You're going to hear Niners Jets right here. So I'll see you on Tuesday for the News Blitz with Randy Wang on KABC.